Hello, my name is Sarah Montgomery Richards, and I'm adjunct faculty in the philosophy department at Northwestern Michigan College in Traverse City, Michigan in the United States. For the department, I teach comparative religion. I also serve as the faculty advisor for the Global Citizenship and Religion student group on campus. This is the second year that I've had the distinct privilege of working with Go India in terms of offering travel opportunities for my students. This year, the trip was specifically created for my Eastern religion students, and it afforded us the chance to experience Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Baha'i, and Islam. Now, in the months prior to the trip, we co-created an itinerary in collaboration with Go India that would meet our educational objectives. Go India used their expertise to make suggestions and utilized an impressive network of connections to organize not only the visits to important religious and cultural sites, but also personal interactions and interviews with prominent figures in the religions we were studying. This is truly experiential learning, and it affords students the opportunity to actually participate in and engage with religion and culture, thus having a lived experience far beyond what they can get from a textbook or in a lecture. Additionally, as a scholar of world religions, my visits to India with Go India have benefited me professionally and have enhanced what I bring to my students in the classes in terms of materials and insights. I cannot possibly speak highly enough of the caliber and the quality of each of the experiences and interactions Go India has arranged for us. Their staff is knowledgeable, professional, friendly, and an absolute pleasure to work with. Thank you, Go India, for your marvelous efforts to help students become the knowledgeable, open-minded global citizens of the future.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Prahl from Northwestern Michigan College in Traverse City, Michigan. I've recently returned from a trip to India along with our providers Go India and 11 students, a faculty member in Eastern religions, and myself. In our office, we put together study abroad experiences for our students and faculty so that they can learn more about the world. This is the second time that we've worked with Go India. The process started probably about a year in, or maybe 10 months in terms of coming up with what we thought would be great matches with our curriculum. Then with the advice and the experience of Go India, they helped us with the logistics of maybe even the sequencing. And then when in those conversations, when they knew what was important to us and some of the things that would fit very naturally, not only did they figure out a way to put the things that we had asked for, they had come up with additional things that we hadn't even considered that really helped to fill in the pieces in telling the story. One of the highlights for our experience was being able to be at the Dalai Lama temple and the temple complex. And then we had conversations with current day Tibetan Buddhists. We were able to see current art. We were able to see grassroots NGOs. One of the most meaningful experiences, although we had several, was having a chance to have a small setting conversation with His Eminence, the current abbot of the Gyoto Tantric Monastery in Dharamsala. One of the things that we want to share about our experience in working with Go India was just their attention to details, the restaurants that they chose, the transportation and getting there. They were also wonderful with making quick decisions on things where maybe we had a bus that wasn't able to make it up a certain road. So very, on our end, very effortlessly while they were quickly putting it together, seamlessly we were able to find another alternative that no one was even aware of that. We did have a few students that had, in the past we've had a couple students with some health issues, and then also with dietary restrictions. So as soon as we were aware of those students that wanted to come along on the trip with those issues, when we brought that up to Go India, they knew right away. They said that won't be a problem. We checked back, are you sure? Is there a way we can help? Nope, it won't be a problem, and it wasn't. They really, really put a lot of effort in to making their experience, the students' experiences, feel safe. Another part was for us as chaperones, or I guess faculty and staff traveling with our students, there were things, all the logistics were handled. So for us, we were able to feel as though we were fully present with our students, and then also be fully present with the experiences that were presented in front of us. It was outstanding. They helped us with the visa process, just the details of the itinerary, and every time we'd meet, they'd come up with some new kind of exciting big surprise. One of the things that I'd like to touch on is safety, because our students ask us about that, sometimes their parents ask us about that, so we really vet that in the process when we're building our study abroads. In terms of Go India, we felt very, very safe. We had members from their team travel with us the entire time. We had a 14-day experience, and we stayed together the whole time. We traveled together on the bus. We had our own transportation. But then we also had a chance to, experience walking through New Delhi, walking through Haridwar, walking through Rishikesh, taking some of the transportation that was available there. And it built the confidence for our students. They felt that they were just that much closer to experiencing what India is about. So just, again, a wonderful experience, and we can't wait to start planning for our next one. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hannah Carson, and I came on this study abroad to India, and I'm so glad that I did, because after the trip I feel so revived and my spirit feels so fresh, just because of when you get here you just feel this sense of family and community, and everyone's together and so loving, and it really makes you feel at home even though I was so far away from home. Everyone that you look at is just smiling at you, and you waving to everyone, and it's just so fun. Just the atmosphere is just really amazing.
My name is Kendall Rodriguez, and I wanted to thank Go India for the experience that they provided for everybody for this trip. I love the generosity of everybody in India. It's just a super welcoming country. Even though it's extremely populated and there's people everywhere, everybody's always just welcome, and food is a big thing, so it's really cool to see how everybody can bond over food. And I don't know, I'm just really grateful for the experience, learning about all the different religions, and Eastern religions in specific. It's got me thinking about looking into and researching Buddhism for myself, which I never thought that would ever happen in a gazillion years, but here I am. So I just wanted to thank you guys for everything you've done, and Avinash, Farhan, Ishana, Millie, love you guys, so thank you.